Hello, and welcome to Lonestar Toastmasters' new member orientation video series focusing on our meeting roles. Today's topic, the Table Topics Master. We want to give as many members who don't have assigned meeting roles and our guests the opportunity to speak at each meeting. We do this with table topics. Toastmasters wants to challenge members to develop their impromptu communication skills by answering unrehearsed questions. This challenges our members and guests to listen, think, organize their thoughts, and to effectively speak on their feet. Table Topics is specifically designed to develop 4 essential communication skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and speaking. This section of our meeting is run by the Table Topics Master. In a nutshell, the Table Topics Master is the member responsible for preparing a series of unrehearsed questions for members and guests to respond to. These questions can be about any subject and can be quite serious or extremely funny. Regardless, the Table Topics session is exciting, entertaining, and challenging, and usually a favorite part of any Toastmasters meeting. Many resources for Table Topics questions are available. A quick Google search can find many lists and suggestions. But here are a few basic unofficial rules for conducting table topics. First, don't ask for volunteers. No one will do it, and it wastes valuable time. Keep your session within the meeting's time schedule. Select members who do not have any assigned roles. Encourage guests to participate, but only after several members have spoken. It's okay for guests not to participate if they don't want to. Ask simple questions that inspire speakers to explain their opinion and answers. Give each person a different question. You could create questions appropriate to the theme of the meeting if one's announced, but this isn't required. Take it in any direction you'd like. Ask each question, then select a participant. This makes everyone start to prepare an answer. Then repeat the question. Lead the applause. Lead the applause from the time you introduce a member to the time they take control of the lectern and begin to speak. Then, when they're finished, lead the applause again as they return to their seats. Keep notes on who participates and what question is asked. People will want to know that when they start to do the voting. Allow the speaker a little time to think of an answer before responding. If they just can't think of anything to say, ask a different question. It's okay for speakers to not answer your question and even to lie. They can take the question in any direction they would like, or also ask for a different question. Lastly, the Table Topics Master should be the one talking the least. Let me give you an example with a story about a young woman who was scared to death of public speaking, and yet, through table topics, she was able to overcome that fear eventually. Helen used to belong to Lonestar Toastmasters years ago. She was very small, shy. She was absolutely terrified of speaking. She couldn't give a speech, and when she was called upon to do table topics, she absolutely froze, couldn't utter a word, and sometimes cried. I pulled Helen aside one day and asked her what she did for a living. She told me she was a nail salon business owner. I said, Helen, the next time you're given a table topic, no matter what it is, talk about your nail salon business. The following week, the Table Topics Master, at my request, did call on Helen for a table topic. Helen came up and shook the Topics Master's hand. And as she began her table topic, it started like this. Mr. Topics Master, thank you for such a great table topic. But you know, as I shook your hand, I noticed your nails really need some work. Let me tell you what my nail salon business could do for you. Then Helen proceeded to tell us all about her nail salon business for the next 2 minutes, and how she could help the Table Topics Master's hand. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is just one example of how getting a person to speak for the first time, getting them comfortable with speaking, let them speak about something they know, and they will speak forever. And after that, Helen was able to speak and give speeches and other table topics with her actual topics. Never had a problem after that. Now let me share with you a sample script for a table topic session. The Toastmaster would introduce the Table Topics Master. You would say, "Thank you, Mr. or Madam Toastmaster, for the introduction. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good evening. One of the most exciting portions of Toastmasters meetings is the table topic session. The main objective is to challenge members and guests to develop their impromptu communication skills and to effectively think on their feet by answering unrehearsed questions. Table Topics is specifically designed to develop 4 essential communication skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and speaking. Today, as your Table Topics Master, I will be asking questions related to, well, you fill in the blank. Your response must be at least 1 minute and can be no more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You will see a green signal after 1 minute, your minimum time, a yellow signal at 1.5 minutes, and a red signal at 2 minutes, after which you will have 30 seconds to finish your topic. I also encourage you to use the word of the day. So let's get started. Then you proceed with a table topic session. You ask your first question, and once you finish the topic session, ask for the timer's report and ask members and guests to vote for the best table topics presenter. You end the whole thing with, "Thanks to everyone who participated. Now I'll return control to the Toastmaster." And that's it. That is the Table Topics Master in that proverbial nutshell. Simple as pie. Anyone can do it, even a new member. So I encourage you to talk to your VPE and volunteer to be a Table Topics Master at a meeting in the near future. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always ask the VPE, your mentor, any officer, or any other member to assist you. Have fun with it, and you'll never regret being a Table Topics Master.